Hey, what's up you guys, it's MCLegoboy here with 75223 Naboo Starfighter Microfighter and 75224 Sith Infiltrator Microfighter. Oh my gosh. 62 pieces and 92 pieces of Series 6 Microfighter stuff. And I almost considered not pairing these two together, seeing as the box art doesn't match at all. I'm actually really disappointed in that. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. But to keep the tradition alive, we're going to be building both of them and reviewing them in the same place. So let's get to it, I guess. So yeah. So here we are with the two finished models that don't relate to one another, but I'm still doing for tradition's sake, and I already said that, but whatever, I don't care. It is now, what day is it? The 7th. We finally got everybody out of the house because school is back in session and my dad's teaching. So I finally have the house to myself so I can record things without getting interrupted by like weird cackling and TV sounds and other stuff. And I'm not disturbing other people other than you guys. So, hey, alright.
How you doing?
So let's talk about the Naboo Starfighter first. Let's get the minifigures out of the way. We got R2-D2 in here, and that's pretty cool that they included him on a little jumper plate. And then we have Anakin. Not sure why they needed to go with Anakin. I think it's just for the iconicness of that scene. Just like in terms of Star Wars, I guess. I don't know. But Anakin taking the fighter by mistake and then using it to his advantage. I also got a little smiley face for him. But, I mean, I could also done without it being Anakin. I kind of might have rather seen another Naboo pilot. We get like at least 3 people that we see pilot these. And really, you could get rid of the control panel that's in there. Which, although a nice control panel, the generic control panel on a wedge. Or not a wedge, on a slope. Like, you get rid of that. You add a plate down there, you've got a new seat for somebody that's supposed to be a pilot. So I could really kind of go either way. I guess it's annoying to get Anakin again, but without hair. Or, like, to get another young Anakin that doesn't have hair. I don't think there has ever been a version of him outside of, like, 2007 that came with hair. Like, most versions of Anakin come with either a pod racer or a Naboo Starfighter. Very rarely do you ever find him not in one of those things, and every time they always give him a helmet. So again, I don't have hair for this kid. But as for the model, it's a pretty neat little model. I don't know, I was half expecting them to find a better way to secure this. Although, how? Because it's a pin. So these do kind of wobble a bit. Great shaping on everything though. I mean, it's really well done in the Microfighter style. It lends itself to it pretty well. Kind of got a fat body, very short wings, little fat engines. It works. So I like it.
It's nice.
And just to remind you that this is only 62 pieces, and you get 4 others, one of which being goggles. So, I mean, what are you going to use for that? You do get a little 1x3 bar, though. I like how these keep coming up in more and more sets. I just like them, because for years we never had them, and now we're just getting a lot of them, so I like it. And, flick fire missiles, I'm not going to flick them, because that sometimes makes them loose, and I don't want to deal with that. So, there we go. Let's move on to Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. So we got Darth Maul. Yes. We have Darth Maul here, and I have never gotten a current version of Darth Maul. I think my only versions of Darth Maul come from 1999 or 2000. And those were the same versions. Because I never got anything from 2007. I never got any version of Darth Maul ever. Yeah. My only versions of Darth Maul that I know... Oh, okay. I got one other version of Darth Maul, and it's the Clone Wars version. But that one doesn't count. So it's interesting to see him, like, all decked out here. And, like, the face, it's crazy. The printing is a little off on mine, so it actually makes it look like he's got more fire in his eyes. So, that's pretty cool. But not a bad-looking figure. And I'm glad that he didn't get a completely goofy face. I've seen some versions of him where it's like, oh, man, what did they do to your face? It just doesn't look good. Because right there, I mean... Yeah, I could go either way. And a little horn piece. You know, actually, you can use this horn piece on an old version of Darth Maul. Let me go do that. So here's a really old, dusty version of Maul. Let's compare the faces. Personally... I'm more of a fan of the older Maul.
And of course, my camera won't focus on this because of the stuff in the background. Can we do this? Can we do this? Yeah! Alright.
So, personally, I prefer old Maul because the tattooing just looks better, in my opinion. But we can grab the horn piece on it. And it actually lines up pretty well. So if you have an old version of Darth Maul, man, get that horn piece from a new version and give it to him, because it looks pretty good. And you also get an extra of this horn piece. I don't know what else to really call it. So little horns that you give to the minifigure. Now, this set has got 92 pieces, so still not the 100... threshold that it should be, but I kind of want to say that this one's a better version, better model. So if you had to pick between the two, like if you only got $10, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Sith Infiltrator. Now it is all gray, and I understand that that is a pain. I am also kind of sick of gray, but look at these little details. There's roller skates and the little things, these guys, I'm guessing we're just calling them nipples. I'm not sure.
How you doing?
You get an extra of the roller skate. You get an extra of the other piece that I just showed you. You got a number of these small curved dudes. You get a number of these curved slopes. Get a nice big gray one in there. I mean, it's really good. I like it. And it's not just because I'm a Darth Maul fanboy. Because I totally am. And you got the little stud launchers on the sides. I know people don't like the stud launchers. Ooh, stop freaking out, people. It's fine. It's a play feature. And you get 2 extra studs. Like the instructions even say, you have 2 extras of these, and then you also have the actual extra. I like to store them right here on the back, as you just saw as I took them off. And that's because they kind of look like brake lights. But it also doesn't really, like, stand out too much. It's not bad. I was going to put them under here, but you already have, like, some stuff to keep it standing up just because the wings are too tall. And you can't really do anything with these wings. You can fold them out like that. The ship doesn't do that. I like the way they connected them. Very similar to Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. So, Yeah, really. I mean, it's a straightforward model, but I like it. And in terms of like parts for your money, like getting your money's worth, I kind of like this more. Although I really do like this Starfighter. So I mean, it's really up in the air. But if you absolutely have to go based off of like best value of money, I'm gonna say Sith Infiltrator. So this has been MCLegoboy with 75223 and 75224, the Naboo Starfighter and the Sith Infiltrator Microfighter. See you guys.
How you doing?
Couldn't resist, mate.